So today we're going to start working on the waterproof felt tipped eyeliner, and I have 3 and they're all under $5. So the first one we have is the e.l.f. and this is the e.l.f. waterproof, and it's got, you know, the usual felt tip, and everything's in black because honestly that's the color I wear. So that's the e.l.f. There's fairly good control, and we'll leave that to dry for a second. And while that's drying, we're going to try, the next one we're going to try is NYC, and this is a 10-hour waterproof no smudge. So that will be here. This felt tip is a little firmer, which in some ways is nicer, but it still seems like it's got, you know, pretty good control for a felt tip. So this one's the e.l.f., this is the NYC. Why do I keep calling it Rimmel? It's Hard Candy. The Hard Candy 12-hour felt tip smudge proof. And again, it's a fairly soft, flexible tip. And let's see, again, we can do the, all right. So we have e.l.f. Then we have NYC. Then we have the Hard Candy 12-hour. And they're all black. I would say Hard Candy looks to be the blackest, but they're all black. They're all smudge proof, or supposed to be smudge proof, so that's what we're going to test next. Okay, so the first one I'm going to try for the smudge test again will be the e.l.f. And I'm just going to put it on, give it a little bit of dry time. Okay, so I gave that a few seconds to settle, and let's see what the smudge is on this one. Okay, so definitely when I put a lot of pressure on it, it'll smudge. So if you rub your eyes. Okay, and how does it come off? With a oh, well, it comes off very easily, so that's nice. Okay, so the second one we're going to do is the NYC. This is supposed to be a 10-hour. I'm going to do the same thing, just get some different thicknesses on there, and we're going to give it a few seconds to dry. So we gave that a few seconds to dry, and we're going to try the same smudge test. And I'm just going to make sure that my fingers are clean. So, okay, see, my fingers are clean. It's not the e.l.f. coming off on my hand. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pull across. Well, it smudged a bit up in here, you can see, but it's pretty good. It's not too bad. I have a feeling it would wear off by the end of the day, but it's not too bad. Hard Candy. Stripe of Gorgeous, it says. And this is a 12-hour felt tip eyeliner. And I always do my eyeliners in black. I'm not sure. I may have said that already. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a stripe on. I think this one is the blackest. So if you want a really black eyeliner, definitely go with the Hard Candy. If you're looking for, you know, one that's under $5. And I'm just going to sit here. I think this one has probably dried. And I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. All right. I'm like really pulling at my hand. And that is barely shifting. I don't know if you can see that, but that's barely. And I mean, that's like, you can see me pulling the skin. So that, in my opinion, from this swatch test, is the best one if you are hard on your eyeliner, which I can be because I rub my eyes, which you shouldn't do. create your pivot point, you may not see me for a second because I got to do it this way. I always do my right eye first, which would be on your left, but I'm sorry. You're going to lay it. Oh, I think I could show you. So you're going to lay the felt tip right down flat. You're using the whole body of the marker. So it's a very small wing, not a huge wing, mostly because I have really deep set eyes and the ball part of my eye is really prominent. And when I try and do a big wing, it goes wobbly, wonky, weird. If anybody knows a way to not have that happen with this shape eye, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. And of course, this wing is way bigger. But that's why you love me, because I show you my mistakes and how I fix them afterwards. Nobody ever does both sides right. I swear to God, nobody ever does both sides right. So that is the eyeliner on. It looks funky right now. And if you're really having trouble with it, wedges. What I'm going to do to get it sharper is use my makeup wedge with some of my, this one is a Clinique Even Better Buttermilk concealer. I'm just putting it on there. You can also do your eyeliner before you do your eye makeup. It might be a good idea. I'm gonna take my ColourPop in black and I'm gonna do a tight line. So I'm gonna go right into the eyelashes. I don't know what it's called. And this is great, listen. Can you see that? It does the wiggling for you. Baby Doll by Yves Saint Laurent. This was one my family got me in a Sephora try every kind of mascara you possibly can box. Give me eyes probably, give me lashes. That's my eyeliner today. Okay, so back down in more natural light. I don't know if it looks any better. I really look like I have bags under my eyes in this light. So I didn't do any concealer of any kind. I'm just gonna sit like this. This is beautiful, right? Right? It's beautiful. Anyway, didn't do any concealer at all, so my big old baggy bags. If I put the camera further up, you can still see them, and you can see my messy, all my video games. I might have a problem with buying vintage video games. This was really spur of the moment, so my neck doesn't, and I did work out, so my neck doesn't match my face. Sort of a disaster as far as makeup goes, but the eyeliner I think is pretty good. This is the Lancome Tint Visionnaire. Yes, Tint Visionnaire. And if you hang on, I'll find my glasses and I can tell you what color it's in. Okay, now I'm upset because I can't find my crazy purple glasses that I love. So I've just got these plain ones, which I would, wear to work or something. So this is 140 Ivory. It actually always looks dark on me though. Normally I mix it with e.l.f. The e.l.f. is the lightest e.l.f., which is too light. So normally it makes a good mixture. I don't have any primer on, didn't do anything like that. The thing I wanted to show you about the Lancome is this is not cheap. It's not a cheap foundation. It's not a $5 foundation. This is $60 Canadian, I think. But it does come with a concealer and a little mirror. You get a little mirror, and I know how my friend Fritzy Glitzy loves herself some Lancome. There might be a surprise package on your way, darling. I am not Southern at all. I'm born and bred Canadian. You out and about. You know, I have no idea why I do that, but I call everyone darling. Yeah, so I do, again, I got this when I worked in cosmetics because I got a discount. I got a good discount. But it is nice, and it comes with the little mirror, which is filthy because everything I own is covered in makeup. So anyway, it has a nice little mirror. Good. It's in a pump, which is nice. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me just clean that up. We'll do it again. Comes with a nice little pump, so it's clean. And this one, aside from the fact that the color is wrong for me, has been the best foundation I've found so far. I want to try the Chanel, but this one, it's a little bit more money, but you gotta prorate it over how long you're gonna use it for. And because I'm doing the Retin-A to try and get rid of some of these cracks and crevices before I resort to Botox. This one doesn't get weird and flaky on me. The cheaper ones are for younger skin, I think, or for oily skin, and they get really flaky and weird on me. But this was about eyeliners, and I left the one I used upstairs, but I have the packaging. So again, it was the Hard Candy 12-hour smudge-proof Streak of Gorgeous in little black dress. Very black, pretty easy to use, a little bit shiny, but it's nice, and it really does not smudge. Any smudging you see is the YSL mascara coming off, because this will not budge. Won't budge. Wore it through kickboxing. Sweat dripping in my eyes, and it didn't budge. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. So if you made it to the end and we're frightened away by the bags under my eyes and the bad skin and the lines and crevices, thank you. If you're new to my channel, please, this is what you get. You get me being odd. But I would really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up, and I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe. I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. There's a button on the bottom. I think it's over here, but sometimes I reversed and it's over here, but it's down there. You can follow me on Instagram. I am wicked.dollz on Instagram. I do a thing called "What the hell did she wear to work today?" which is interesting and often amusing. And you can follow me on Snapchat. I'm wicked.dollz. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm wicked.dollz on Twitter. I'm wicked.dollz pretty much anywhere on social media that you might hope to find me or block me. I don't know, because I'm a little weird. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I really, I know I say this and people don't believe me, but I really and truly appreciate each and every person who takes time to watch my video. If you have anything you would like to see me do or test out or try, nothing I do is sponsored. Hashtag I am not sponsored by anybody. This is just me playing around, trying to figure out what works for me and my skin. What I like, you may not like. That's okay, because we all have different skin and different problems and different things we're trying to fix or accentuate. Let's say that, things we're trying to accentuate. So thank you again. Please subscribe. You can ring the bell. There's a little bell down there, and that will tell you every time I make a new video, which is sometimes sporadic and sometimes crazy insane, but always on Thursdays. I try to do Tiki Talk Thursdays every Thursday, but sometimes it just doesn't work out and you get something else on Thursday. But I will always upload a video on Thursday. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks again. Hello, new subscribers. Hello, old buddies. Welcome back, and thanks.